For that. So now we can take a break of 10 minutes, be back here, and then we can discuss. Okay. Super. Echt schwierig, aber be back here at 8:28.
ये कौन है? ये कौन आया? हाँ
Okay, so let's, are you all here?
Yes.
Okay. So let's start with the remaining prepositions we have for tonight. That's again dative. Now, once we are done with all the dative prepositions, then I'll tell you a shortcut so that you can remember, so that you can remember that which of the prepositions are dative, because you have not learned any other prepositions right now. Once you will learn all the prepositions, then it will mix up, right? Ki kaun sa preposition kya hai? It's really a difficult task to remember all of them. So a shortcut is given to everybody so that they can remember the prepositions well, that this is accusative, this is sorry, this is accusative and this is dative, and the other one is both the categories. So I'll also give you that. So right now let's come to fawn. Okay, so fawn is from. Okay, aus is again from. So what's the difference? That's the question. Aus is fawn. Form is fawn. So what's the difference? So in order to figure out the difference, you have got here two sentences. That is where I'm coming from. So you see the sentence in which it is made by aus and the sentence one that has been made by von. And you tell me what is the difference can you see from here? Try to figure out. Otherwise, I'm there always. It's written as kommt aus dem Haus and sie kommt von der Chefin. So.
Form is for place. Form is for person.
Okay.
House.
Good. Yeah. Okay, so that's the difference actually. When we use from, which is a dative preposition, we normally use from people. Yeah, not only people, activities. I come from English classes. Activities, yeah. And then from markets, yeah, somehow. So we'll keep it to people and activities. Activities, yeah. Aus, on the opposite hand, we have people coming from buildings. For example, bank, school. Then we can also say in some places, countries, ich komme aus Indien. If you remember the sentence, ich komme aus Indien. English spelling. Yeah. Ich komme aus Indien. So that's how it is.
Some people's names.
Yeah?
Some people's names. Fawn
Yeah.
will come. Like Ursula von der Leyen. So that time fawn is from already.
You are talking about people's name.
Yeah.
Like what? What exactly? Tell me an English sentence.
No. Ursula von der Leyen is a politician's name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in fawn is from only over there. I'm asking is fawn.
Yeah.
So what does Leyen mean? Like Leyen is person. Like a father's name.
Okay, warten. You are talking about people, like you are talking about fawn, right?
Yeah. Like it's a common
And
part of names for some people, fawn.
How come you say like how you're saying that? I
I've seen
don't
many
exactly
people's name with fawn in it.
German name. So
Yeah,
fawn.
Yeah.
Okay, you're interesting. Could you show me as well? I mean, anywhere an example, then I would better understand. Because Ashwin, fawn is like as in German. If you open, I'll give you a live example of it. I'll open the dictionary. Utsla. Okay, I got it.
I've seen this name.
Yeah, okay. If you open fawn, can you see how many word meanings are there? Off, by, from, off, out of, are the hands off. It's like a lot. And then if we go a little down, we would say from there, on order, right hand, everywhere, off, derived. So, there are multiple way of using fawn. So it can be any example. It can be anything. Right now, we are concerned about the dative preposition that means from. And that only talks about, for example, if I say, I come from my friend's house, yeah, or I come from my let's say I come from my sister, yeah. I'm coming from my sister, so it's like you're coming from your sister's home. So I would just say ich comma or ich comma von, and then for my sister, what is supposed to be the article in dative?
There.
And if it's my sister, then in dative feminine it changes to minor. Normally you read minor, but in dative it changes to minor. Similar ending, there and minor. So ich komme von meiner Schwester. That means I'm coming from my sister. So this is the use of von with people. Now, let's see an example in the book itself, which is written, Sie kommt von der Chefin. So Chefin is the boss, lady boss. That's why von der Chefin. How are we gonna place if I'm coming from the chef? Sana, What will be the article if I use it von der, like for chef, male chef? How are you going to say it? Chefin is von der.
I did not get it.
Okay, chef, you have to complete the sentence with von and the article. So the sentence means she is coming from the boss. Yeah, from the boss. So for lady boss, we have got von der. What will be the dative article if the word, if the noun is a male boss? This is the question.
Von dem.
So it will be von, richtig, von dem, right? Because chef is their chef and there becomes dem. Very good, Sana. Now, in that, another example, you can see here when von and dem are written together in order to make any, like for जैसे हमने यहाँ पे use किया for chef, the short form that we normally use is form. So whenever you combine von and dem, in place of writing von dem, always write form. Now the short form thing, if you don't recall this, like you have just learned it, right? So it is not easy for you to remember everything quickly. So even if you don't remember this form, and if you write von dem, it's not wrong, it's okay. But for a longer period of time and in the future, whenever you see these words together, try to make them in short form. We have discussed sewer, we have discussed sum, we have discussed in, and now we have seen an example of form. So whenever you see these combinations, you have to choose the short form for it. Better, it's preferred. It's preferred. The short form is preferred. But if in chance you don't remember the shortcuts, then also it's not a big deal. But normally exam वगैरह में written में they check कि अगर su there है तो आपने उसको sewer करा है या नहीं. But right now I won't poke you that why didn't you do the short form. But make a habit of using, अगर if these combinations are there, then you have to write the short form. इसके अलावा short form किसी का नहीं होता. Su plus dare का होता है, su plus dem का होता है. In के साथ only dem का होता है, in there का नहीं होता है short form. So remember, von के साथ dare का short form नहीं होता है. So don't write, only von and dem God makes it form. That's what it is.